Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan, and we are here with more Azeroth Wars. Now, this is part 2. Let's jump back into this. This is version 2.01 alpha. Find this on diplomunion.com. That chain log will be in the description. You'll find all the stuff that's going on there. I'll put link to 2.01 so you can get an idea of what was going on there. Let's start this back up. And there goes Teal leaving, so that's a nice way to start that off. A good tone. Failure. Death. Oh, Jean-Jean leaves as well. Jean-Jean. Okay, so no more blue. No more teal. All the shades of blue have left the game. Except light blue. Light blue's to here. Previous statement completely nonsensical now. God damn it. I want to know what brown's doing. Because clearly Tyrande got the scepter. And Malfurion Storm Rage, along with Cenarius, just killing bugs. A little extermination. That's all. We must exterminate the bugs, yeah. I have a solution, but only one. I wonder if Marouange is going to go in there alone. It'd be ballsy. These clerics would just get wrecked by those spirit towers. But I don't see a green. I see a green. He's going to take out an ancient evil. Or he's going to die if his Elven Magus gets silenced. But what are his upgrades? 4-2, actually. So like I said, that free game really kicking in there. Again, his heroes may not be the highest level and may die like little biatches. God, you need that frickin' but turn on the mana shield. What did you level up? Oh, I guess since I'm not fighting anyone right now, I won't ever need anything that keeps me from dying. Did you level it up at all, or did you make him a pure caster? Oh, you fools. Get him some rings at the very least if that's the case. I mean, that's just rude. Alright, now we're seeing it. The Horde, TB, he's moving down. He's got a full squad of Blade Masters. He should be a mercenary for hire. That's what I have to say.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I bet they have. What do you see in the world? What do your elf eyes see, Legolas? He sees doom. He sees a great deal of doom. Green managing to just barely stay alive. Faceless one smashing Anastarion's face. There's only so much healing can possibly do. This has been altered a little bit, as you can see. There's no longer a straight path up. There's now a definite hook. There's this walk up and then this roundabout area here. So very possible to actually... This becomes much more base-like. We have a very obvious place to put, like, you know, your shipyards, and then your base, your block. It's not just this straight cut through anymore. And you can't really hide it either, because units now have to go around. I guess you could maybe kill these and tuck it up here where no one's going to walk by. That could be a sneaky little way to doing it. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Brown, why are these up here? Why are they loaded with death? Why are you looking forward to killing people? He doesn't know, but Ysandra does. 5-4 upgrades now for our Druid player. Truly getting very scary. Fandral Staghelm. Oh my god, look at all the tentacles. They almost wiped out the hero squad. Punching Tyrande to death. Now Priestesses will show up. Get everyone back in tip-top working order. Finally, a place when that dies and that just goes away. I missed that. OJ, surely you found something to do at this point other than upgrade. He is just balling, isn't he? He is just like, alright, I guess I'm going to upgrade and get ready. See, this is the strength of North Alliance. If they can get their composition together, get those spells, get those units, get that stuff, just right amounts, just this, just that, every counter, every option, everything, it becomes this button where you're like, group 6, I just press 6 and then I press Q to do this thing that blocks off an entire area of land. Like, that's what playing OJ is like. You just essentially go, these spells are on these numbers, and I just know that when I want to do these things in the world, I click, 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 click. It's so fun, and it feels so good to just actively see things happening on the map every time you select a group of units, whereas sometimes it's like, go here, do this thing, let me watch you die. No, this is very active, and like, I can see it. This is like skill shots that are going on. It feels that way. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just, I'm spamming water elementals all day. I know, there's a difference. No attempt on Cthulhu right now, huh? Okay. I don't know if they've suffered an attack, or are just getting demarbalized. What Gray's gonna find out? Bodo. I don't know why Dark Green's here, but I can't believe this was left uncreeped. Gray almost got himself a nice stack of stuff. God, he would have loved that. Just barely missed that. Okay. Well, kudos to you, Dark Green, for snatching that last second. I really shouldn't be clicking it with the mouse, because there's always a possibility that I hit the just completely start again button. Yeah. See, I go over it and I feel my finger like, do it. What is that self-destructive nonsense? I'm sure people have opinions. Okay, so improved cannon tower. Turns out a little bit better than water, but not better than water. Or not better than lots and lots of water. I wonder if purple's going to make this a bastion of the light, build a base. Some purples like to do that just for pure symbolism. Like, this is now a holy place where humans can look and live and know that they have a place in this world. Blah, 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 blah. You know. You know, that stupid inspirational bullshit. Looks like the Goblin Shredders didn't even stand a chance, mate. It's disgusting. Light blue is alright. Poor Varda. Just think about it. He could have done something. Surely. That could have been something. I thought there was a building that if you clicked on it, it would tell you the amount of gold. But I guess not. Oh well. For those of you wondering, yes, masteries are still top right. I think... No, I'm sure I'm crazy. I thought there was another batch of stuff, but I feel like I'm wrong. Okay, so now light blue is going to establish... Oh, it's not light blue, it's brown. Alright, so the druids are going to establish a pretty awesome shipyard. Pretty awesome little naval base here. And, of course, it's 100% clean energy. They produce wood from nothing. It's pretty cheap. It's weird shit. I mean, honestly, why would the Night Elves... Like, if the Night Elves could cultivate lumber in a healthy way and just infinitely build with it, why would they not have the best navy? It would just make so much sense for them to be. But then again, of course, they love trees and, you know, living things, and they wouldn't want to be on the water, but it just, they could supply someone who's the greatest navy. They could work with someone. Oh, really on. I see what you're doing, you sneaky little bint. I see what you're doing. There's nothing. Honestly, TB is the most exciting person in this game right now, and he's sitting in a corner. I think I can hear my roommate vacuuming, and I apologize for that. I hope you guys don't mind. It's not the worst, but... Anyway, so yeah, let's just keep talking about how there's druids and stuff. Seriously, there's got to be an attack on... So there we go. Finally, the druids are coming out and attacking things and starting to be dicks. God, I was waiting for that. 1-2 upgrades on his navy, meaning he's probably going to have a stronger chance of winning against whatever he runs into. Of course, unless he runs anything that flies, because none of his ships hit those. What a strange way to do that. That's very risky. High risk, no reward. Alliance frigate. That's battleship. That's battleship. 0 zeros. But Boraleas Keep. What is this? This lighthouse. That's awesome. Is that just like some kind of crazy good sight range? I feel like it must have. Let's see how... I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. Look at the reach on it. It's like way out here. It's not bad. You could spot some stuff.
Our allies' town is under siege.
You gotta be careful. Oh snap. Oh snap. Dark green and yellow are invading the lands just as OJ is invading them. Oh, what is this? What is this double backstabbing handed nonsensory? Now the question is, does OJ teleport back? Because that's pretty close to the heart of his base, or does he keep trying to push in and do damage to the main base? No, the problem with OJ is he doesn't have base breaking stuff. He has harassment stuff. Now, while he can assault bases, if he runs into a large, decent sized army, and decent sized fortifications more importantly, he doesn't have ways of dealing with things like improved cannon towers. So a wall of cannon towers shuts down an OJ push pretty well. Of course there's still Blizzard and stuff like that, but you get the point. Now Green's going to try to defend these very narrow choke points, and that's going to be to his advantage at first until Yellow brings up his mortar teams onto this little plateau right here and just starts raining death on these High Elven Magus Far Strider combination, both of which will take extra damage from his mortar teams if he has the fragmentation upgrades. Now Jay's pushing it. Brown's being annoying. Everything went down really quickly all of a sudden. Okay, and now dark green is in there. Purple, what do your upgrades look like? I guess you gotta be swole, right? You gotta be just fat. 4, 5 upgrades, you fat motherfucker. The Crown of Stormwind is now on the ground. Oh my goodness, godness, gracious, glaciously me. You can see Varian Rin grabs that, runs back, realizes he is in a shit position at the moment, needs to back out. Cannot sustain this, especially if Green is good enough to aim down Varian Rin. It looks like he is attempting to aim near Varian Rin, all of his units attacking the same thing all at once. So Yellow just unable to break through, and you can see Dark Green just getting slaughtered and no reinforcements, and all of his Stormwind champions back here for some weird reason, along with these very useful Griffin Riders that would be just wrecking the shit out of so much of this stacked heavy armored crap that Yellow's having problems getting through. And he chose Dwarven Engineers, which tells me that at some point he's going to have steam tanks and overpower them and overload them and just be awesome. But right now, Dark Green can't feel that. Dark Green can't see that future because he's blinded by the blood of his best friend on his own hands. Oh, you poor crownless bastard. And now Yellow left to be the only one, and unfortunately not getting in there to really target the important chunks of this army, which is this supporting High Elven Magus Far Strider batch. Once that goes down, this army loses its teeth. Loses its teeth and its saliva. The only thing left is the tongue. The big, meaty, purple tongue. Strongest muscle in the body. It's the biggest one. Excluding, of course, the penis. In some specimens. I hear. It's the brain. So, murder. Oh my god, they want blood. They want blood. There's no... Oh, he has no way out. He has no fucking way out. All he's doing is pulling himself into a slightly better choke point right now before he turns around and fights like a man. He's saying, come on, I'm going to bring my boat around. He's saying, get out on your boat, dude. Get in your boat. Get that hero out of there. I think Murden's about to go down, or just did. Nope, he's about to. He's surrounded. He's bloodied, broken, beaten. The paladins, they're more like a bully squad. They all go in with sledgehammers and just... They break your kneecaps, kid. You don't know. You don't pay us some money, we're going to break your fucking kneecaps. I'm a dwarf. I'm not even sure I have kneecaps. It might be why we're shorter. I don't have elbows either. Just squat muscle and regret. Oh yeah, you're not getting out of there. That was a terrible idea. Oh, look at that. No dwarves in there to shoot. Well, isn't that a shame? Well, that lovely +6 armor upgrade, just doing nothing. Fight at the coast. Yes, the Alliance battleships. Yes, brilliant. Fucking hit those High Elven Magus with those battleships and just destroy his goddamn day, please. Yes, get in there. Destroy those Megas. Make them regret their lives. Oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. The mortar teams weren't also focusing, but you can see now Mega's forced to retreat, and that'll kill his own units. Oh, he's shooting his own units. It's so bloody. But yellow has a lot of money, and that's the good thing. He's not dead yet, unless he chooses to be. He may choose to be. We'll see. Yeah, yellow, he knows. He's coming. He's on it. Boyo. He's like right here. Like, I want to ping the map, but it won't let me. It's very frustrating. There we go. At least yellow is building things. Stuff. His engineers remain here. Strange. They do very high piercing damage. So much doo-doo damage. Much higher than your average rifleman. But slower as well. Like a shotgun blast, really. I think that's what that's supposed to represent. I mean, it's 300. It's basically a goddamn shotgun. It's 300 range, low attack speed, big shock attack. And generally they're meant to be behind a nice wall of golems, perhaps repairing them, shooting them. You have, like, you know, a squad repairing and a squad shooting behind, and then riflemen behind that, and then maybe fire tanks behind that, and then mortar teams behind that, and that would be a pretty solid mechanical army if you also had Gelbin Megatork, which heals mechanical around him over time. That'd be solid. Especially with the, I don't think those engineers are what I'm thinking of. Maybe he didn't tech it all. No, he got explorers, so I'm talking out my ass right here. He just really likes everything with guns. So he's going to have shotguns and rifles and magic rifles and healing wards. And he's just going to support the shit out of everything. He's just going to shoot the crap. And then here's the good thing is I'm pretty sure that they have different ranges. 600 and 650, so it would be better if it was 100 difference. But meh. Maybe one line will form in front of the other. And here goes a little squad of maybe regret. We're about to see if Varalian stands up on his own 2 feet, his own merit. His allies certainly did. And we're going to find out what his upgrades are here in a second. 4-5, so very decent versus this 1-4. And oh goodness, very good use of his Hydromancers there to freeze those explorers in place. Basically just, they can't do shit. It's long-term stun for a while. And they're part of what the Hydromancers do. Kassan locking down another unit. Yes, wow. Okay, and the Druids now deciding that they will be invading the North Alliance. Oh my god, Becky. This could be the life-changing situation that the South Alliance needed. Oh my god, it's almost as though the Lord provides. Oh, we can hope. It's a cheeky little barracks. Here are the Druids. Do they know? Oh, fuck yeah, they know. They just revealed. So that was them that revealed. God, and here comes Gray's Navy, which is no longer lacking in anti-air. Gray is... Sorry, I meant Brown's Navy. Gray is down here potentially about to pick a fight with the South Alliance, which could be a bad idea, but the North Alliance is now hitting the South Alliance harder. Maybe they really want to finish off Yellow once and for all before dealing with this, because they know, you know, at least Green's dealing with it. I'm pretty sure that there's some kind of what does this do? This unit's been taking additional damage from attacks. So essentially, Furbolgs cause everything else that attacks that unit to do more damage. It's Brown's version of a ghoul. It's a quick little stackable melee unit that you can slip in, maybe for sniping squads, maybe for, like, you know, to help with flank a hero, hit him with those, and then get your hero squad in there too, just extra attacks, especially if you're using a ranged squad, like both light blue and brown have. It can be very useful. Brown still has 2 peasants, 141. I mean, he can get money. He can start a little base. He needs a little more food. He needs something to anchor him in this world. He needs to get that at least. That should be his first goal. Anchor himself in this world somewhere that's just not super impermanent. Like, this is always a good one because people, except the Mighty Pirate, he's very dangerous. He only does 18 to 19 damage, but it's very fast. Very fast. I've never fought this guy. I want to find out what he does. I don't feel like we'll see it this round, but I will. Now, Brown is taking his Furbolgs and immediately spreading out and trying to take as many control points and stuff away from the North Alliance as he can, and the North Alliance continues to push into Yellow's base, doing more and more damage. I don't know where Dark Green is at the moment. I think I saw his units up here. Oh, wow, look at that. Yellow and Dark Green pushed down, pushed through OJ, or OJ left, one of the two, or OJ's coming back up. There we go, that's what that is. Stormwind Champion getting chased off, -5 armor, never want to see that, that's always not a good time. And now they are all up in Orange's butt, and Purple is going to threaten to push all the way into Yellow's butt, and now nobody's butt is safe. And while Brown's doing that, what is Linux doing? He is also in Northrend, completely unopposed. The South Alliance receiving the trouncing potentially of a lifetime. We'll see how this plays out, Bob, in the future. Until then, back to you. Never again. Unfortunately, the Zeppelins are sent in far too early and go down without any support because the army gets to focus on them, which is terrible because they would have done wonderful damage. Hopefully the mortar teams will face or better instruction, I suppose. Which, yeah, I saw that shot. I want to see more. Did he not get fragmentation grenades? I am seeing no sparkly diddles. Those mortar impacts do not have sparkly diddles. I am ashamed. But you know what? Nonetheless, they are doing the damage. And suddenly Varelion just absolutely chewed through as those stuns and everything go off. They had no chance. You can stun all you want. Varelion trying to halt the tide at this point, and as more Zeppelins come in, there's zero chance. Jaina's gonna have to move before that Blizzard even gets its shot at killing anything whatsoever. He will do damage, don't get me wrong, but the Explorer should be able to mitigate it. It's gonna be a brave Jaina that stays there, locking herself in. This is a new strategy I have not seen before. Let's see what this is about, Todd. Is green goes for the rescue and purple goes for the murder, and dark green goes for the intercept. What could this be? Nice, and they are going to knock this entire army down here, killing off everything, likely even Jaina. Can they turn around and now kill green? I think easily, in fact. They very much could, as these militia will engage first, probably die very quickly, as remember, Magus do have magic attack. It's not as ridiculous as the hero attack these Farstriders have. They cut through everything. Varelion leaves the game. I can't. It's 2 games in a row. What is so far up Varelion's butt that he just can't? I don't get it. It's lodged so firmly up there. I'm concerned for his health. It's genuinely a concern. But with that, I think we'll go ahead and call that part 2. Until next time, guys, this is the one, the only, the Azothan. This is Azeroth Wars. Please check it out on diplomunit.com. You can play it on ent.com, or you can, of course, find people in the comments section to play games with. You'll find all the information in the description, all the different sites you can go and check out. But thank you for watching, and join me for part 3. Until then, bye, guys.